Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 news video. There are new mystery items to grab from the Atomic Shop. E3 has been cancelled this year and Bethesda has just unveiled new features coming with the Wastelanders DLC. Let me keep you up to date with another 10 different news about Fallout 76. It's news time, and as usual there is plenty to cover, and that's a great thing, it means the game is well alive. Anyway, Bethesda has just unveiled some really interesting new features coming live with the Wastelanders DLC, such as tiles to plant your veggies, an option to instantly use world items, and several changes to the strongest power armor in game right now, the Strangler Heart. On the other hand, E3 2020 is not going to happen anymore due to the COVID-19 as an attempt to prevent the virus from spreading. Many countries are cancelling or postponing huge events like this one, so it is not a huge surprise in my opinion. Moving on, it seems like there is a triple experience event on the way, the very first one actually, and players are role-playing more and more. Lastly, a data miner found a SUPERMUTANT GHOUL in the game files. What does it mean? Well, let's start with the details, shall we? In this past Tuesday, March 10, Bethesda added some more new items to the Atomic Shop, and with this small update they also introduced the mystery items. Data miners have already shared the full list of mysterious items that you can unlock, as you can see. The first one is live since Tuesday and is the plastic Nuka Shine beer hat. You need to craft it first in any armor bench and it looks funny, in fact. Way to get wasted in the wasteland. The second mysterious item just got released today and it will be live until the 16th of March. It's the cast Nuka Shine keg, a camp decor item found under the misc category. And it looks like this. It's pretty much like a wine barrel and you can even add it on top of furniture such as tables. There are 3 more kegs to collect, as well as a Nuka Shine wallpaper and a Nuka Shine player icon. There are 7 items in total to collect and they are automatically unlocked once you grab it from the Atomic Shop. However, this is a chain unlock system like a pet. To get the last item you need to unlock all the others before, which means if you miss one of the mysterious items you won't be able to unlock the very last one in the chain. These items were supposedly made a long time ago and they were supposed to go live with the Wild Appalachia DLC with Biv and the daily drink quests. However, they never saw the light of the day until now. Make sure to collect everything until March 18 at least. There are surely new mysterious items coming next week as well, if the datamine info is correct. So far it was, so keep an eye on the Atomic Shop. Well, Bethesda has just announced some of its plans for E3 2020 last week, and now we know it's not happening anymore. E3 got cancelled a few days ago, and it was not a surprise for most people due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Bethesda was supposed to present a new trailer for the upcoming The Elder Scrolls 6 and talk about other new titles, such as Ghostwire Tokyo and Deadloop. We were all hoping to see more new details on the upcoming Starfield game, which seems to be in limbo for ages now. And also to find out more about what's coming next to the Fallout 76 world after the third DLC goes live in April. Well, now it seems like nothing of this is going to happen. Maybe Bethesda will slowly release their marketing plan in the following months through their online channels or, well, save it for later for another event like PAX West. But that would be months ahead from E3. Only time will tell what they will do next. Bethesda has recently unveiled that they broke their budget for the Wastelanders DLC, and voiceover acting was the main culprit. As you surely know, NPCs are coming to Appalachia, and with dozens of them being added to the game, Bethesda had to hire voice actors, probably quite a few of them. and that's expensive, especially when you have a lot more to work on. So in the end, they went much beyond what they were budgeted to do, according to Pete Hines, vice president of Bethesda. This should indicate that we will get to see many different NPCs with proper dialogue and conversation options. Well, Bethesda has even said that all the NPCs will get new dialogue lines, which means they had to rehire previous voice actors to get extra lines for existing NPCs like Rose and Modus. I'm just hoping they didn't hire a few new people to voice over 5-10 characters each. That generally doesn't work very well. Only a few weeks left until we find out. Save your script and start farming legendary items to prepare for the next Purveyor event, which will go live next week on March 19. It's the very first event in March, which is also part of the new roadmap shared by Bethesda during PAX East 2020. Instead of a mystery pick, you will get a 25% off on all the legendary boxes that the Purveyor has to offer, including armor and weapons, of course. This Purveyor event will last 5 days. It will start on Thursday, 19th of March, and it will go on until Monday, March the 23rd. If you want to try your luck, make sure to gather the 1000 script cap in all your characters, and best of luck when you decide to roll the dice of RNG. I surely hope you are luckier than me. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we are getting our first triple experience event ever. Unless it was a mistake. Some players have been receiving emails from Bethesda about the Wastelanders DLC release on April 7, and one of the email lines mentions a triple experience weekend, a new event, and even more Purveyor sales. Now, the recent roadmap does show a new event, more Purveyor sales, and one experience weekend, except it says double experience, not triple. So one of their media banners is wrong. Let's hope it's the roadmap. I mean, triple experience would be great for a change since it's the very first one, especially for all of you who are leveling up new characters, or for those who finally wish to reach rank 100 on Nuclear Winter. Don't forget, experience events apply to all modes, at least the recent ones. So there is that. I am sure we will get a clarification on this matter during the following weeks. Until then, stay tuned. It took them long enough to address some of the core issues with the Vault 94 Strangler Heart Power Armor. Bethesda announced 3 major changes for this power armor coming live with Wastelanders DLC. Many people have reported intense lag and even game crashes from the Strangler Heart set Poison. Honestly, for me it's fine. I like sometimes when there are several users around, but it's playable for me. However, I believe that not so strong machines can handle the sudden change of FPS, and things can easily go south. Anyway, the first change is removing the acid stacks. Yep, the acid won't stack multiple times on the same enemy anymore. Instead, there will be only one stack that does more damage in a short time. So far, so good. The second change will basically adjust the damage done by the acid. To compensate the stack removal, it will substantially do more damage than now in a shorter period. The last change is about the armor's area of effect damage, which will get a reduction of about 25%. In other words, enemies must get closer to you to get poisoned. I do believe a lot of ranged enemies won't get affected by the area of effect from the Strangler Heart Armor anymore once this change goes live. It will require further testing though. These changes are supposed to balance the set bonus a little bit more at least, and reduce lag issues for other players. By just decreasing the radius, there will be surely a less lag, so I believe it will work. The next news is quite curious because it feels like Bethesda is listening to the community. Players have requested multiple times for alternative ways to plant their gardens, and now we are getting them with the Wastelanders DLC. First, we are getting new plot tiles like a foundation filled with soil, which will allow you to plant your favorite veggies. But that's not everything. No, no, no. They also announced new ways to plant inside your camp or even on the roof. That's amazing. I always wanted to make more use of my roof area. It seems like I will be able to do so very, very soon. They have also unveiled that these new camp plans will be part of the rewards of faction reputation tiers with the settlers and the raiders. Hopefully there will be many more interesting things to claim other than farmable tiles. Finally, you will be able to instantly use world items with the upcoming DLC. For over 1 year we could only loot items, but now all of these items outside of containers will have more than one interaction option. You can take it or use it. Yay! Well, at least for 8 items, food and drinks. Now for weapons, you will be able to instantly equip it and add it to your favorites bar, one at a time of course, with just one click. That's pretty amazing, I would say. Even plants, when you find them on top of furniture, tables and other world objects, you can just auto-learn the plan without picking and sending it to your inventory and then looking for it under the notes tab, which can be a hassle really. This change will allow you to experience the Fallout 76 world in a much quicker way, and that's a wonderful thing. I think this will be a game-changing feature for everyone. Did you know that your fellow Fallout 76 players are role-playing more and more these days? I've been finding camps filled with display cases featuring all sorts of items, including thematic display cases like kitchen and even toilet junk items, as well as small themed camps like photography shops and plushie gatherings. How cute is that, Now, moving to bigger events, a friend of mine shared his experience with a marriage in-game. Yes, you heard me right. 2 of his friends got married and he decided to attend and record the moment. Now, that's something I wouldn't expect to see at all. They even had a guy pretending to be a priest. That's deep. Moreover, I've recently found 2 parties, one in a camp with a huge bar and lounge areas. Over a dozen players gathered there. Everyone was having a blast, judging by the voice chat at least. Hey, it's something different. You don't see such player events every day, at least I don't. Then later I saw the same people in another camp, a dance club or striptease sort of camp, and eventually everyone took off their outfits and armors to go naked and take a selfie together. Well, isn't that lovely? Maybe I should host an event like that at some point? What do you guys think? Something really interesting that caught my eye yesterday while browsing Reddit was a post of a data miner who found the SUPERMUTANT GHOUL in the game files. Now, nobody seems to know if this file is old or new, but it could indicate that new enemies are coming to the game soon, other than the floaters and the Wendigo Colossus, which have been announced for the Wastelanders DLC a long time ago. I honestly don't remember seeing SUPERMUTANT ghouls when I played Fallout 4, so it could be an experiment done by Bethesda that is not really intended to go live, as many other things in the game files for Fallout 76. Anyhow, I surely wouldn't mind to see some faster and more aggressive supermutants, just like feral ghouls we have in-game. It's time to show some bugs, as I usually do in my news videos. In the past few days, I have been in a constant battle with the fast travel system. Normally, you need to press 2 or 3 times in a new location to fast travel. It's a very notorious example of how bugs become features. But in the past days, I had to spam it. And this was my worst experience ever. Try to count how many times I clicked in the goddamn white powder winter sports to get there. Until it worked. Now, that's what I call a mentally painful experience. I have also found stuck mob waves from scorched earth on top of a building, and my head seems to go missing every time I get out of my power armor. Normal stuff, right? My photo mode is often going through walls and roofs, which delays my cinematic work all the time. Extremely bothersome. Well, at least you can have some fun watching poses that defy all laws of physics. Now, that is quite interesting. On the good side, the Scorched Beast Queen has been nice to me, and I have been getting loot, but that can quickly change. I am sure you know what I'm talking about. Oh yes, you do. As we get closer and closer to the Wastelanders release, new and exciting details emerged about the endless list of new features and changes that are about to hit Fallout 76. I really can't wait for April 7. It's a shame E3 got cancelled, but it's probably for the best considering the state of the world right now regarding the coronavirus. Don't forget to prepare for the upcoming Purveyor Sale Event next week, and well, make sure to collect all the free mysterious items for your collection. That's going to be everything from my end. I hope I was able to keep you up to date with the news. I am Marta Branco, thank you so much for all your support. If you just got here, then consider subscribing to help me grow. Also, I have a Patreon page if you'd like to support my content even further, or you can just become a member here. It's your choice after all. Well, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves. Adeus. Bye bye.